What a way to open the Chicago Bears training camp for the 2024-2025 NFL season. The vibes are just high. In every single video that I've seen, I mean, just look how good Ryan Poles looks already. He has built this team. He is not stressed out anymore, and he's looking slim and ready to be known as the Bears general manager that took the North and never gave it back. DJ Moore and also the guys are having fun and acting like they've been best friends for the last decade, whether it be messing around with each other or just laughing and giving good locker room energy. Also having some of that good fun by pranking others and Jaquan Brisker being fashionably late to get to the cart. But for real though, the guys, especially Caleb Williams, are looking great so far. And I'm excited to break it all down for you guys today, talking about the highlights, the progression, the mistakes, and more that have come out of training camp so far. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, thank you for tuning in. And before I kick off this very exciting episode about days 1 and 2 of training camp, if you're happy that the guys are back in action at Halas Hall, make sure to hit the like button on this video to show your support, along with commenting which player you're most excited to see play this year. And please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and notifications, as I will be bringing them daily. So first things first, let's talk about the offense. Nate Davis was a full go to kick off this training camp in days 1 and 2, and he's going 100% in drills, hasn't missed anything, and looks like the right guard that we brought in last year to solidify this offensive line. Super excited for Nate Davis. He had a very rough year personally last year and from an injury standpoint, but the vibes are high from him so far at camp, and I am really excited for him, and you guys should be too. Not only that, talking about other veterans we brought in Keenan Allen, who had an interview yesterday during day 1 and talked about how he has spent a lot of time with Caleb Williams right before becoming to mini camp and also mandatory camp. The two have stayed in the same hotel, according to Allen, during all the time that they've been Chicago Bears, where they would go over the playbook together after practice and in load time, but also they had fun. They watched the entire NBA Finals together, playing various different games, working with other teammates and working out together, and really getting to know each other. Allen also talked very highly of other first-round rookie Rome Odunze, who said that he thinks that his progression is crazy. He is already way past where he was when Allen was a rookie entering the NFL with his progression, his speed, and agility, and he is very excited for Rome Odunze to enter this league. Rome also returned to practice today after taking a personal day yesterday due to a family matter. Thoughts and prayers are with Rome Odunze as well. Hope everything is okay. A loss is never easy, and I'm happy to see he's back, and I hope that he's taking the right steps to make sure he is good to go. Going back to Caleb Williams, though, really quickly, he looked great again in various different highlights that I've seen around Twitter at the moment. He looks confident. He's throwing with great motion. He's hitting his guys on the money. He's understanding the playbook and also how his wide receivers look and where to place it and how fast they're going to be. This kid is going to be special. He's doing some really great things for this team right now, and I am super excited about it. The Bears are also progressing him by putting him through various different drills to do the little things and the little details, such as ball protection that you guys can see here. But overall, just putting him in drills and making sure that he's got that touch. I mean, his touch looks great because if he's able to throw it on the money, his wide receivers are going to get better. They're going to be more confident. He's going to be more confident. The offensive coaching staff is going to be more confident, and they're going to progress much faster. Like Cole Kmet said, there's no waiting around with this team. So super excited what I've seen out of Williams so far. And who's going to help Caleb Williams? DJ Moore, who I'm already saying this now, Moore is going to be a Pro Bowler this year. Look at his footwork and agility in this video alone. He looks like he's ready for week 1, and it's only going to get better as the summer goes on. So I'm really excited for this wide receiver room. I think they're going to make a lot of noise. A few other notes from Bears camp, especially from day 2, is that Tyler Scott is apparently putting a lot of the media and coaches on notice. He's had some really nice plays with Caleb Williams so far, especially from a deep balls perspective. On 7-on-7 and 11-on-11, he had multiple 25-plus yard receptions and plays and even a touchdown. So looked really good, but also the offensive line. Everyone looks good through 2 days. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. But, Braxton Jones was limited. It still is limited. But overall, this offensive line's looking pretty good so far. Let's knock on some wood. Let's stay healthy, boys, and just keep out there, all right? And everything else is looking really good from an offensive standpoint so far. From a defensive standpoint, I don't know, man. Jaquan Brisker in the secondary look like they're ready to go for week 1. I mean, they all look slim. They look fast. They look locked in, especially Jaquan Brisker entering year 3. The third-year safety has already had back-to-back 100-plus tackle seasons, along with having over 20 pass deflections so far and multiple interceptions. I think Brisker is in for a Pro Bowl season as well. You can put that on my tombstone because huge year 3 if this guy can stay healthy. He's going to be special. He's still really young. And the safety out of Penn State is really helping progress this team. Speaking of someone who helped progress this team, Montez Sweat, who we traded for last year and signed to a 4-year, almost $100 million extension, had a lot of positive things to say about this defense so far, especially from the young guys. Last year's 12-sack Pro Bowler helped turn around this defense in the second half of the season last year, and he's already seeing progression out of the younger guys. Jervon Dexter Sr., who, yes, that's him, looks absolutely slim and ready to go, crazy good shape, has actually been working out with the edges when it comes to an agility and sustainability and conditioning standpoint, but playing defensive tackle in drills. He is so big, so fast. He looks like an edge. And honestly, if the Bears were to throw him out there, wouldn't be upset about it. But he looks really good so far. And Montez Sweat is talking very highly of him, and he wants people to be known that this kid's going to be a problem. Another person that's going to be a problem, Austin Booker, who we took, our 5th-round rookie out of Kansas, has also been looking really good at camp so far. Fast, off the snap. He's working with Sweat. He's working with coaches. He's progressing quickly. Now I can see why he worked with Max Crosby and Montez Sweat, and he looks really good. And Eric Washington is ecstatic about this kid. So that's always a good thing when your defensive coordinator is ecstatic about a rookie. But also, just according to a couple more reports, the defense is winning the first 2 days of practice. No denial of that. The offense, they're going to make progressions, and you're not going to win every single time. If they win the next 7 in a row, then I'll be a little bit worried. But lots of passes broken up by the secondary, like I was saying, by Jaquan Brisker. Elijah Hicks has been really busy. Kevin Byard's been really busy too. And Tyreek Stevenson had his first interception of camp on day 2. And the defensive line is getting a ton of pressure on Caleb Williams. So the offensive line, yes, not having Braxton Jones isn't ideal, but this team is slowly getting better and better and better. They did struggle against the offense in 7-on-7 drills, but on 11-on-11, this defense looked absolutely just fine. So defense is doing great, and I'm already putting it, they're a top 3 defense. And before I get into the final highlights of today, though Chicago Bears football is back, which means fall is on the way, summer is not over. So go enjoy the taste of a Freshie organic tequila seltzer, coming in 3 great flavors of lime, grapefruit, guava, and blood orange habanero. Only 99 calories. Go to the link in the description below to find Freshie near you and enjoy the taste of the summer. So top highlights and other news for you guys. This one is the first one I'm going to kick off with, but this front office is just clicking, man. But seeing the entire front office of Poles, Warren, Cunningham in tracksuits at practice, laughing, having a good time watching the guys, the vibes are insanely high. They've put together this team. A lot of people didn't think Warren and Poles would work out together because when your new CEO and GM that's already been there come together, usually that means that there's going to be a clear out. Not the case here. They're looking really good so far. Again, super also happy that Ian Cunningham stayed with the Chicago Bears, man. It's super awesome. But overall, this team is just looking fun to watch through highlights so far. They look fast. I mean, they're flying all over the place. They look comfortable and are going to continue to get better. Not only that, too, Hard Knocks is everywhere at camp, apparently, taking tons of video. So get ready to start seeing some teasers from Hard Knocks over the next couple of weeks because they will be dropping in not even a month. So super excited about that. And then one thing that kind of stings that puts a damper on everything is that there is no family day this year at Soldier Field, according to reports, due to concert scheduling conflicts. Very disappointed as there's not a lot of training camps this year. I think the Bears, if they saw this longevity-wise, they should maybe have considered going back to Bourbonnais this year. It's just very disappointed overall because not a lot of people are going to see camp. But we're going to see a lot through Twitter, Hard Knocks, everything like that. And also, I'm going to camp a lot this year, guys. So if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter. I'll be posting every video that I can take. And hopefully I don't go over my data plan, which I probably will. Sorry, Dad. But anyway, so definitely want to put that out there, but a lot of good highlights. Overall, pumped about this team still, guys. You guys should be too. They're going to be a ton of fun to watch. They're making the progression. And Flus has even said himself, and the message has stayed there. This team is super competitive. It's going to be very hard to make this team this year. You're going to see guys going 100%, and I'm super excited about it, and you guys should be too. But again, if you haven't already, please like this video, comment who you're excited about to see this year, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and notifications. But with that, thank you as always for this episode just another Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, bear down, baby.